Hey guys, today I'm going to show you one of my go-to yoga flows. This yoga flow has basically all of my favorite yoga moves in it, and it's a pretty basic flow. Nothing in it will be too complicated, so it's also a great beginner flow if you are just starting out. So let's get started.
Start by standing at the top of your mat and taking some deep breaths in and exhaling. Now take your arms and sweep them up and exhale. One more time, deep inhale and exhale. Sweeping down towards the ground, you're going to reach behind your legs into a forward fold. And you can just cross your arms and sway a little bit. Placing your hands on the ground in front of you, you're going to flatten out your back and back to forward fold. You can go ahead and bend your legs here. And we're going to step back into down dog. You can go ahead and bend your legs. You can walk the dog by bending one leg at a time. And then we're going to go down into a plank. And bend your arms down to the floor. Flip your feet under and push up into up dog. And then putting your feet back under, you're going to press back up into down dog. And then go ahead and lift one leg up in the air. You're going to try to keep it aligned, so don't let your hips pop out. Keep your hips nice and square. And then go ahead and open up your hips and stretch your leg up. And bend it through, placing the foot between the arms, reaching up towards the sky into warrior one. And then open up your arms into warrior two, and go ahead and reach back. And then circle the arms back towards the ground. Back to down dog. And we're going to switch legs, so do the other side, keeping the hips nice and square. And then opening up those hips. And pulling the leg through to warrior one. And then open up to warrior two. Reaching the arms back. Hands back towards the foot. Back to down dog. And we're going to go ahead and jump the feet back towards the hands. Take a deep breath in. Circle the arms up. And down. Then we're going to go into cactus pose, so you're going to bend your elbows down and arch your back. And reach back up. Forward fold to the ground. You can go ahead and link your elbows and go ahead and sway. Really just melt into that forward fold. And then placing the hands on the ground in front of you, go ahead and straighten out that back. And step back down into down dog. Take a little bend in the knees here. Walk the dog. And then we're going to go back to plank. Bending the arms down, flipping the feet under, and pushing up into up dog. We're going to push back up into down dog. Now taking one leg up, we're going to bend it through and go into pigeon pose. Go ahead and sink into this position for a little bit. And once you feel good, you can go ahead and place the elbows on the ground, getting a little bit deeper of a stretch. And you can come back up. Back to down dog. And switch legs. Pull the other leg through, square off the hips, into pigeon. And then go ahead and put the elbows on the ground, deepening the stretch. And go ahead and come back up. Back to down dog. And we're going to go ahead and place our knees on the ground, moving into cat and cow. So pulling in the stomach nice and tight. And then you're going to go exhale into cow. Deep hail in. And then exhale out. Deep hail in. Exhale out. Deep hail in. Exhale out. And then we're going to go ahead into child's pose. So just push your hips back, reach your arms out in front of you. And then we're going to do a nice deep shoulder back stretch here. You're going to place your arms out in front of you, and then coming up onto your knees, you're going to push your chest into the ground and really stretch out your upper shoulders. And then you're going to tuck the toes under, and you're going to sit back onto your feet. And we're just going to do some shoulder rolls. So roll your shoulders back. And then reverse. And then reach your arms up. You're going to grab the elbow and gently pull to one side. And then switch arms. Grab the opposite elbow and pull to the other side. Now we're going to move back to plank. We're going to do a couple push-ups here. And then rotate to one side. We're going to side plank. Reach the arm up. And if this feels good, you can go ahead and lift the top leg into star. And then placing it back down, we're going to do some more push-ups. And reverse side, so leaning to the other side, go into side plank. And then lift that top foot up. And then making our way back towards the floor, you're going to place your arms behind you and your feet in front of you, and then lifting your hips off in the ground, you're going to push up into reverse plank pose. And then we're going to go into these side twists, so you take one knee up, and then you reach the opposite elbow onto that knee and twist, keeping your back nice and straight. And then the other side. And then reaching the hands up nice and tall towards the sky, we're going to go into a forward fold over your legs, reaching for your toes, and then sinking down into that position. And then coming back up, we're going to roll down to the floor onto our back. And we pull one knee in, and then twist it across your body, looking the opposite way. And then go ahead and switch. And then you're going to grab your toes and pull your legs open into happy baby. You can rock a little bit side to side. And then lifting the legs back up to the air, we're going to reach them over into plow. Next, you're going to place your hands on your back, lifting your hips up into the air, pointing your toes straight up towards the sky. We're going to go ahead and cycle the legs. And then roll back down to the floor. And then we're going to go ahead and lift up, and we're going to move into boat pose. Keeping the core nice and tight. And then come down. We're going to go ahead and stand back up onto your feet, and we're going to move into tree pose. Reach your hands up towards the sky. And then placing that leg in front of you, you're going to stretch it out in front. And then grabbing your toes, you're going to go ahead and pull it to the side. And slowly let down. Now to the other side, you can go ahead and lift up that foot and put it into tree pose. Arms up to the sky. Reach that foot out in front. And open up to the side. And release the leg back towards the ground. We're going to take a wide stance, reaching the arms up and pushing down into goddess pose. Back up and then back down. One more time. And then we're just going to hold here, pushing up onto our toes and down, up and down. One more time. And down. And back up, we're going to forward fold down. And go ahead and walk your hands to one side. And walk your hand to the other side. And then we're going to go ahead and bend our one leg down. And reach over and stretch. And other side. Now placing your hands back towards the middle, you're going to go ahead and link your arms behind your head. And then slowly, if you can, go ahead and take those toes off the ground. Moving into straddle headstand. And back down. And then we're going to rotate to one side into pyramid pose. And then go ahead and bend that leg towards the ground. Back up. And switch to the other side. And back to forward fold. We're going to go ahead and move to the ground, so go ahead and take a seat. And now we're going to move into lotus pose. So you're going to take one leg and set it on top of the other, crisscrossed. And we're just going to do some neck rolls, shallow in the back, deep in the front, and reverse. And you're just going to go ahead and contract in and exhale. And we're going to stretch to the side, so placing elbow on the ground, and other side. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a wonderful day.